What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just gonna be doing like button up, probably pull the manifold off, brace the wastegate, and I need to add the O2 bung for the wideband on the up pipe so we can put a wideband on the dyno. But first, I'm actually gonna go be meeting up somebody right now, local to me. Well, no, he's not local to me. He drive an hour each way to work here where I'm at, and he's down the street looking to get some fab work done. So he's got some charge pipe already mocked up, taped up, and he just needs them to be welded. So I'm gonna go meet him right now, check out what he has, bring it back, and we're also gonna go to the junkyard. I'm looking for something that I pray is still there when I saw it over there at the yard on the 50% off when we got the K24. Crossing fingers that it is. If not, then I'll be in and out of there real quickly. I had some requests from some people that were asking me if I can source them some parts from the yard, and I don't go to the yard as often as I do anymore, given that the yard barely gets any more EFs. So because I'm going to be there, I'm going to look out for some of the parts that people were asking me for, and I don't usually do this type of deal because money is tight, and I don't want to take anybody money ahead of time through PayPal in case I don't find the items. Then I don't want to have to like hold on to your money and then or do the transfer back ordeal. So if the item's there, we'll snag it. If not, the item's not that big of a deal. So if it's there, I'll snag it. If it's not, then I tried. But let's get mobbing. Check this car out. It's unfortunate that this car is in here, but apparently the original builder sold it. This car got caught street racing and ended up here in the yard. So check out this picture. That's what the car used to look like. This is what I came here for. This is a GSR Integra, and I was here for the GSR blade. That one was actually bolted to this guy, which was stuck the last time I was here. And then I tossed the other one in here, and now it's gone. I needed that one GSR blade. So I was waiting for go underlay way. See, and you guys wonder why my car is all scratched up, right? Anyways, so I got back from the yard, and I've just kind of like let the weather cool down a little bit. Wearing long pants in the garage, it gets really hot when it's at its peak point. Right now, we are here. The 220 volt dryer is used. It's being used right now, and there is 12 minutes left on it. So once we have access to the 220 volt, we'll get down with welding this for the customer that I went to go meet up today. And this is a CRX Racing piping kit, which was for his car. Let me show you a picture of his car right now. And his car is super clean. He mocked this up for his setup, and pretty much the piping kit I know is going to work great. It doesn't have a coating on it, and I believe CRX Racing comes with a thicker tubing kit, which is awesome. He taped everything up he triple taped it, and that is holding these pipes together very, very firmly. And then he also marked it, which I'm gonna have to like clean off, whatever, but I'm gonna clean it regardless. Went to the welding shop after I went to the junkyard. This was the piece that somebody hit me up on Instagram for. It's for DB8 Integra passenger rear door molding, and figured I was there, why not? It was cheap, no big deal. I'm gonna send that out. But I went to the welding store and I copped a bunch of aluminum rods. Now I know there's a bunch of different rods, and I've been using the 4043. I bought it in 1/16 and 3/32 for filling purposes and stuff like that. But I needed to restock anyway, since I was using my very last rod to do my charge pipe, and this is all that I had left. 1/16. Also, he gave me this gas piece thing right here, and he wants me to weld this -6 fitting on it to convert it to a full -6. And I'm also going to be welding this. I am going to pull off my turbo manifold. Like, god damn, I should have done this before putting all the intercooler stuff back on, but I want to reinforce this wastegate with the rod that I got. So what I'm doing right now is I've marked the flange, and I know I warped it a little bit because I burnt it a little hot. I've already done it to this one right here, flatten it out, and I'm about to do this one and show you how it looks when I get it all flattened out. There you have it. All right, before I continue on, I want to show you guys that I tacked the piping that the customer taped up for me, and that one's all done as well. It's just 3 welds, 1, 2, and 3, and then this should be ready to rock and roll. Then we'll switch to tungsten and do all the steel stuff. I already got my rod right here already ready to go for the wastegate, and then yeah, I'm actually happy that the customer you know, fitted this up really nice and try to close as much of the gap as possible. And I'm using 3/32 with a 3/32 tungsten, a red one, and seems to be working out. This material has no coatings whatsoever, so it's definitely welding nice and uniform. And then the 3/32 is to fill some of the areas like that, because he welded this one at an angle, but nothing 3/32 can't fill, and it's not a lot to fill, so we're golden. Let's get welded. All right, I just want to give you guys a quick little update here. These charge pipe has been chilling up here. It is nice and cool. Fully welded, looking really awesome right there. And I also just welded up my support brace for the wastegate right here. And then I also went around inside. Oh, this shit's hot. Holy shit. Forgot. Went inside and kind of around to ensure that that gap that looked like it wasn't penetrated, I made sure that it was penetrated. Man, this thing was kind of hard to weld, but it actually did fuse and weld, so nice and uniform. And the reason why it was black was because I let it sit in front of the fan right there on my TIG welding machine, and then when it was cool, I kind of just took it outside and rinsed it down with water. Not sure if you can or cannot do that, but I did. So if I was to cover this end right there and blow the shit out of it, ooh, super lightheaded. I tried my best to get it all around, and I did. The back one over there was a little bit hard, but I am sure that it is completely sealed off, and this is ready to go. Alright guys, so we are wrapped up for tonight. We have everything reinstalled. These guys are still just kind of hanging out. I don't have long enough 12mm, so when time comes, I'll go buy all new hardware for this. But yeah, everything's reinstalled, all the cups and everything, lines, and I left the return line kind of hanging out right there because I still need a gasket for it, but all accessible from underneath the car, no big deal. Got the bumper reinstalled. So I want to give you a little quick recap here on what we did today. The manifold, I went to go get a rod and support it. with the rod from the flange to the T3 flange, and that right there is definitely a better peace of mind, knowing that this guy won't droop down, in theory the same thing as that guy, and break the sucker off, which is this manifold's common problem. And I've also welded on the inside right there all the way across, because it looked like it wasn't even connected, but now it looks connected. So definitely extra insurance for me. And we also welded the O2 bung for the wideband at the dyno, because a lot of times I go there and I don't have a bung for my car because I don't run an O2 or a wideband, and they put the clamp on here and it'll blow off and give me all sorts of AFR readings. So now I got one right there pointing in this direction, 6.5 7 inches away from the exit of the turbo, and easily accessible even with the T-bracket on, and should have no more issues at the dyno. We also met up with a customer, and he wanted some welding done on his pipe for his Subaru, which is a freaking dope ass car. Got this all welded up for him, converted the dash 6 for him as well, because he wants to do dash 6 stainless steel all the way to the front, and that's all ready for him tomorrow. I'm gonna meet him up at the same time. But that's pretty much for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy today's randomness. You know, we are nearing in the project, and I can't do anything anymore as of now until I get everything else in, like the blow-off valve, the wastegate, and then the gasket and all of that, to really button it all up. And today I just pretty much took care of all the little things to help, you know, longevity of the build, and little things that I may have missed while I was putting it together, plus a little bit of side work. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, definitely hit the like button, give it a thumbs up. You know, please stick around if you guys want to see some more updates, because again, we are nearing the end of this turbo build, and soon we are gonna fire it over. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.